Static Selector.
Yeah, we all reppin' for Boston, man. All green, everything. Brought up, we were bleeding green. You ain't got our history on. We all reppin' for Boston, man. All green, everything. Brought up, we were bleeding green. You ain't got our history on.
Hey man, what's up guys? Kevin from South Boston. You wrong. You wrong. Hey man, what's up guys? Kevin from South Boston. You wrong. You wrong. Hey man, what's up guys? Kevin from South Boston.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This one's explosive.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Clown! You are a clown! Clown!
Hey man, what's up guys? Kevin from South Boston. You wrong. You wrong.
Down from day one. Welcome to Death Row.
Like we always do.
Once again, I go by the name of J.F.K.
And I go by Kev.
This is a message from the flight deck. We're number 3 on the runway. We're going to get you to your destination. We know it's Thanksgiving Eve. We're going to keep the plane rocking. But before we do, if you got any overhead, if you got any over luggage, put it up in the overhead compartment. Got plenty of room up there tonight. If you got a backpack, please stick it underneath the seat. Make sure you keep it real tight so it doesn't move in flight. But before you do, take out your Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, your Hershey's Kisses, your Cliff Bars, your vapes, your nips, whatever your vice might be. Put your trays up because we're about to take you up to 39,000 feet. We got goals in different area codes. Make sure you populate them goals so we can keep the conversation moving. And remember, turbulence in the chat keeps the plane rocking. We're expecting some light turbulence tonight. So please, when that seatbelt is illuminated, buckle up. What up, Kevy Kev?
Nothing much. Nothing much, my man.
We are here. Happy
Christmas.
Thanksgiving to
Where we got
all.
that? I was gonna say, fucking Christmas right around the corner. Thanksgiving tomorrow. Damn.
Damn.
Almost ready to wrap this year up. You know what I'm saying?
This is a fact. This is a fact.
Happening, people. What's up? People in the chat. People in the chat, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving to all.
Goddamn unforgettable coming through with some turbulence right off of takeoff. Holy shit, unforgettable. You need to calm down. Holy shit.
Yeah. Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boston. Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat. Boston. Can you hear me?
3, 2, 1, 0.
Can you hear me?
Static selector.
Yeah.
We're working too.
Boston.
Yeah.
Unforgettable, the unforgettable. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, JFK and Kev. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, mods and chats. Free Eddie. She put the fist up. She got the blue heart. Justice for Janet, for sure. Justice for Jigga, Justice for Kelsey, Much love to the O'Briens. Yes, indeed. Proud to be part of this channel. Love you guys. We love you too. And appreciate them words. That's very kind of you.
Thank you.
We got some turbulence jumping off right off the bat. We got Mitchie Beach, who we flew over her house because she's
Goddamn.
over there. She's over there in the by the beach. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, $5. April, thank you so much. My heart's truth 417. Simply grateful for all of you every time. We appreciate it. Becky G, of course. Happy Thanksgiving, JFK, Kevin, a long game. It's Becky G. What up? Jay Brilliant, our boy. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace signs up for Jay Brill up in the chat. Sherry, $10. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. So thankful for this channel, your hard work, and the great music. We appreciate you. And don't forget about Shannon Ryan with $20. Thank you so much. I'm thankful for being part of a community where I can laugh, dance, feel safe, and engage with exceptional minds. Happy Thanksgiving to my village. Wow. Them are some deep words right there. Appreciate you, Shannon.
We're going to dance, too. We're going to dance tonight.
Oh, we got to dance tonight. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for all of you. And if I didn't know any better, I would think E-Pags was sipping on something right now, eating some cookies or something like that. Because E-Pags is a wild one for sure. What up, Pags? And the unforgettable coming through again with 5 JFK memberships. Wow. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Goddamn. You know, what are you thankful for, my man?
You know, I'll tell you, man, I'm thankful for my family. You know, I'm thankful for, getting as far as I have in life. And, I'm thankful to be here tonight with everybody here.
Man, and you know what? I couldn't say it better myself. JFK, you want a turkey sandwich? Maki's voice, JFK. It's 4:30 a.m. I told you to be here at 4:15, JF late. You're late. I got some sandwiches over there. You want a turkey sandwich? You want a biscuit? I got sweet potatoes, only 100 calories. You can eat a sweet potato and you can eat a cookie. It's like 400 calories. We can do dips and squats and we can work out. What do you think? The only one?
D'Angelo's.
Go to D'Angelo's. Where's James Jackson? You know, I couldn't say it better myself, Kev. And it's Thanksgiving Eve, and it's party time. Everybody knows Thanksgiving Eve is the time that you party. And Eddie's behind the walls right now. Audie's out there. We know Audie's watching. We know Higgins is watching. It's been a wild last week of events, but this is bedtime magic, and we're gonna put you in the feeling, put you in that groove, put you in a good mood. Because at the end of the day, last night's stream, by the way, if people are wondering what happened to last night's stream, I had to put that elf on the shelf. The only reason why I put that elf on the shelf, we're going to do a redo of the pot 22. We're going to do a redo of the pot 22. Would you believe it? Because I think 22, the episode 22, got to be more powerful than that elf on the shelf. So that elf is on the shelf, and we're going to leave it there. Those who were present during that live heard what Unforgettable spoke to, what I spoke to, what Kevy Kev, what music we played. And we're going to keep that elf on the mother shelf. But be clear, December 1st, the elves on the shelf are coming to town. So if you got little ones like me, my life is about to be flipped upside down because these little bastards are coming December 1st, and there's two of them. One's named Stinky and one's name's Elvit. And they're coming December 1st. You don't do that. They got the clothes. I mean, now they got this little baby elf. I mean,
you got little hangers too. I got little hangers with my clothes.
Do you do the elf on the shelf?
Oh yeah, we do the elf on the shelf.
Well, they're coming on the 1st, dude. So you're fucked.
Oh, I know. We already got them ready, lined up.
Already got them lined up?
Yeah.
Greek Princess says, my grandbabies have two. Goddamn. Would you believe it? The elf on me for years, right? Thank you. And let me give some big shout outs to everybody that's in the chat. Let me go up and see who's here. We have such a great audience and great people. We got Sugars here. We got Gerald. We got, of course, Shooting Informants Not Drugs is here tonight. The Swerve Show, Maxine, L Joy, Law Wifey, Renee, of course, Send Me a Turkey Dinner in ICU. God damn, man. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Christy, Natalie D is here. Greek Princess, like I said, Natalie D, all our mods, What the Duck, Aunt B, Original J, Not Today, Dan B, Christy. EPAG says happy Thanksgiving and I'm thankful for all of you. That's so awesome. Bob's here. Kelly Kell's here. Characters here. Dan B. Did I say that already? Nurse YK. Making Changes is here. Our other mods here. Norman, if he's here. Yeah, man. We got some people here for sure.
Nice.
For sure. Kim. Cheryl says, happy Thanksgiving to all my long gamers. I am thankful for this community and all the good things that you do. Peace and love. Thank you, Cheryl Reed. Appreciate that. And just to let people know, I talked to Karen yesterday. I texted with her. She wants to let everybody know. I said this last night. I'll say this again. She wants to let everybody know that she's good. If you're wondering what's up with Karen, I don't know how many people are relaying that message. I think it's a great message to let everybody know that she's good. And also she says that she is traveling with her cousins and family and that she respects all of you and that she's going to be popping out very soon. Her channel is going to be launched with Nick Rocco. So that's going to be cool. Damn, Jay Brilliant coming through with 5 J.F.K. memberships.
God damn, Jay.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that, brother. Helping out. Hey, love, let's drop it like this.
that someday I will be your guy. Hey, love, you're my one true soul desire. Hey, love, baby, can you feel?
You muted up, my man.
Field blog number 575. Remember one thing: Christmas is coming. It's Thanksgiving Eve. Hold your family. Let's go.
This burning fire. Hey, love. This one thing I find so true. When you are near me, I go through a change or two. Hearing your footsteps, I hurry to catch your eye, and I stand there waiting, yeah. But girl, you just walk on by. Say love, when with the cold heart you are dealing. Hey love, it's an awful hurting feeling. Hey love.
Yeah, shout out Stevie Wonder, the man himself. NH Dudes, $10. Hey, Captain Nan is sleeping, but sending love from her to me and you and Kevy Kev. And since we're talking about Stevie, that's Stevie Wonder. And what about the other Stevie? There's another Stevie, right?
Yeah. Stevie B.
Here we go. We are live, people. It's Thanksgiving Eve. How we doing out there? Let's go.
Let's go.
You gotta believe there is something inside of me. You might say, how could you so fast? Is the way you make me feel hard to understand.
Becca, what up, Becca? You want to come up here and talk to the people? You feel like joining us tonight? I would like to talk about Jigger a little bit. Justice for Jigger. Happy holidays, everyone. For sure. Justice for Jigger. Absolutely justice for Jigger. Becca, I could send you a link if you want. You come up. I know there hasn't been anything heard about Jigger, but if you want to come up here, you want to hang out, or if you want to hang and chat, let me know, Becca. All right? You know? That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how we roll.
Gotta be light of love inside of me. Now tell me, what do you see? My eyes, and I wanna show you, girl. And I wanna know you tonight. And when you kiss me, girl, you just don't know how you make me feel. The love I have inside, I wanna give it all to you, girl. And if you give me a chance, I just wanna be your man. I know it's hard to see how I feel this way. I just don't have control of my heart. And if you feel what I feel and you wanna stay, just give me a sign, girl, and we'll never part. And if you see the sun in my eyes, it should be no surprise. It's the light of love inside of me. Now tell me, what do you see in my eyes? And I wanna show you, girl. And I wanna know you tonight. And when you kiss me, girl, you just don't know how you make me feel. The love I have inside of me, I wanna give it all to you, girl. And if you give me a chance, I just wanna be your
Happy
man.
Thanksgiving, J.F.K. Kev. To the best chat ever, for sure, for sure.
You gotta believe there's something inside of me. You might say, how could it so fast? Is the way you were making me feel hard to understand. 'Cause there is a way I can meet your demand. Girl, 'cause if you see the sun in my eyes, it should be no surprise. It's the light of love inside of me. Now tell me, I don't like my mind right now. Stacking up problems that are so unnecessary. Wish that I could slow things down. I wanna let go, but there's comfort in the panic. And I drive myself crazy, thinking everything's about me. Yeah, I drive.
Be clear, R.I.P. Francis Gigalotti, man. Jigga, 7 police officers on his neck for no reason at all, minding his own fucking business. It's been months now. It's been about 6 months. And when you think about it, when you think about how petty this shit was, when you think about on Thanksgiving Eve of 2025, you just think about life. We're all here, you know, we're dressed up. You got the polo on, I got the polo on, right? People are smelling good. We're making cookies, we're baking. We got the, you know what I mean? We're getting ready for tomorrow. We got the kids running around. The Christmas carols are officially official. You can play them without feeling weird. I mean, and this poor man is not seeing none of this because 7 cops that day decided to just act the fuck up.
You know, I'll never forget the question we asked Jimmy T, you know, what he thought about this situation, you know, and it sticks in my head what he said, man. He's like, you know, when they all, you know, piled on this dude, you know, with the last thing he said, I can't breathe. I mean, that's murder.
Breathe.
That's murder.
That's murder. Francis Gigalotti, man, they called him Jigga, from Haverhill, Massachusetts, a tough city, very close to Lawrence, Massachusetts, Methuen, not too far from Salem, New Hampshire.
Yep.
Francis lifted weights. Francis was in good shape. Francis allegedly that day did some type of drug that had him not feeling like himself. And that was the story, more than the story of 7 cops on his neck. The story was he did drugs. He did drugs, so this is what you get when you do drugs. He did drugs. Cops asked him a question and he didn't want to answer. He did drugs. That's the reason why he is not here, because he did drugs. The stigma of drugs, the stigma of city life. One piece of shit calls it hood boogers. These are the people. These are the people. And these are the reason why police get away with what they get away with, because there's no accountability, because they don't want to see police do life in prison. They don't want to see police get cuffed and stuff. But then again, right down the street, Kelsey Fitzsimmons, right there in North Andover, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen. Right there in North Andover, Massachusetts. I mean, what type of donuts do you like? Do you like blueberry? Do you like jelly?
God damn.
You like chocolate frosted? Right down the street in North Andover, Kelsey Fitzsimmons decided one day to take her kid to the park. I mean, actually, she went to a kind of find out, she went to go do a CPR class that day and was with the baby, and there was film of her in the CPR class with the baby. They gave the baby, I guess there was a place that you can, they watch your kids, and she, put the baby with the people who watch the babies, right? And she did the CPR class and everything was fine. Then she met her man in a park, and he decided to exploit the law, use the probate court as a way to get revenge. Revenge. Oh, she's crazy. She's psycho. I don't trust her with my daughter. By the way, her daughter was 5 months old, fresh on the boob, a demanding thing. The same people saying free Kelsey Fitzsimmons are the same people screaming fuck Karen Reed. God damn. But would you believe it? The parallels of all this. The same DA who in Essex County prosecuting Kelsey Fitzsimmons, who's cuffed and stuffed in the back of the wagon. Newport's 20, a single, not many to mingle with after all the snitching. Gotta be kidding. Possum related, Boston papers slandered, misquoted, political bandits. Hold on. I just had a flashback of an 05 rhyme. I wrote that shit in 2005. It's on one of my songs, but it just popped in my head. But the point is, I'll tell you, Kelsey Fitzsimmons, man, take it away. Talk about that.
I mean, that right there is, just a sad story. I mean, unfortunately, I mean, with the separation between the two, they just had a newborn baby. Well, I mean, I say newborn. I mean, we're talking, 7, 8 months. You'd think that
I think the baby was not even 7, 8 months. I think she was like 5 months.
Yeah, probably. Just tragic.
Could be wrong.
Tragic.
Regardless, 5 months, 8 months.
Yeah, it's just tragic because of the fact that, I mean, you think that there would have been some support there for her, regardless of the situation between them two. I'm sure it was tough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've spoke on it before about, just the careers they both, had. One was
it's a boy? I thought it was. I'm sorry, bro. I thought it was a little girl. My bad. Go ahead.
Both of them having the same kind of busy schedule with a career, firefighter, police officer. She had, a good resume, with with the law department. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she was a correctional officer. I'm sure she did other jobs before that. Um, it's just sad to see how this is flipped. I mean, she's dedicated, as a young girl.
How in the same month she gets shot in the chest by a police officer in North Andover, the
That was
same
her
DA's
partner.
office, by her partner. Baby gets taken away, right, from her whole life flipped up inside down, right down the street in Haverhill. 7 cops on top of his neck. Come to find out, I think a couple of months later, when was it? It was September, I think, when the police officer in Haverhill allegedly committed suicide or died of a heart attack. The woman who actually gave Francis Gigalotti CPR, who was another woman, female officer,
Yeah.
right, who dies unexpectedly at 36 years old. We'll just put it that way. And then all of a sudden, there's 3 different chief of police in 2-day
Yeah.
period, all in
Corruption.
the same
Money.
county.
Oof.
All in the same county, right next to each other. I mean, Haverhill and North Andover are right there. Happy Thanksgiving to my guys and all you fine long gamers. Hey,
Another
Free Kelsey.
not another not worn body camera town.
And that too. That
Yeah.
pot. Another town in Essex County without body cameras. Would you believe it? And so Francis Gigalotti, we're very close with Becca. We got close to them, and she came to the show. It was only last month. It seems like it was a long time ago. The show was October 24th. Today's the 26th. It was only last month. It seems like it was longer than that. I don't know why. For some reason, it just seems like it was longer than just a month ago that we did this show. We raised some money for Becca and her family, and we got to hug it out, and we got to talk about Francis. And I feel like we should be talking about Francis a lot more. I really do. We've been talking about Eddie. I feel like Eddie, Francis, Kelsey, Karen. I mean, all these cases are the same. It's all corruption. It's all political gains. It's all
Commonwealth, Massachusetts shit too.
yeah. It's all underneath the umbrella. Even Marquis Simmons. I would like to talk to. I don't want to. Their family's still going through it. It's still an open wound. Obviously, with Becca too, it's still obviously an open wound that I ain't trying to. I want them to heal, and I would like to speak to Marquis Simmons's people too out there, how they feel that they did have the murderer in custody. I mean, whatever closure you're going to get from that, I don't think you ever get closure with someone who murdered. My best friend who I started my rap group with, Sean Mooney, he was murdered. I know what it's like my uncle was murdered. My uncle Duffy was murdered. My aunt was murdered. See, it's a little bit different. When someone dies, it's death, right? They die. They get in a motorcycle accident. They overdose, right? And don't get me twisted. Overdose, and that sucks too, right? But when someone gets murdered by somebody else, it's a different type of feeling. Murder is the ugliest word in the fucking dictionary. And 3 people, I mean, I probably know more people that got murdered, but people who were very close to me, my aunt, my uncle, and obviously one of my he was like my brother, Moondog, R.I.P. Sean Mooney. He got murdered, and he got stabbed in his neck, and he bled right out. He was 36, he was 38, and the dude was 19, and the kid came home. The kid's home. Kid came home. He's out because of these laws. No, and listen, I mean, it is what it is, but he was found to be fit to get out. And that's how it goes. He was one of those found fit to get out. Now, Eddie O'Brien, on the other hand, he's not found fit to get out. And for whatever reason, Kelsey Fitzsimmons can't get a bail, but Miles King in fucking Norfolk County could get a bail did I say that right? Miles King can get a bail, yes, for $10,000, because capiccio. But I mean, make it make sense. So a cop can't get a bail. What did she do again? I want to know what she did. What proof do we have of that? We have one cop going to get. So why is one cop's word more dominant than the other cops? You know what I mean? Because one cop saying she pulled out a gun. She's saying I didn't pull out a gun. They're both cops.
Let me tell you something. It was all done wrong anyways. I mean, that the chief shouldn't even have sent her the partner she worked with. They shouldn't even have served her like that. They shouldn't even have served her like that. You know,
Nah, hell
I
no.
think that
Yeah,
she
they could have.
you know, I'm almost part. I see someone in the chat say, like, Kev don't know shit about the Kelsey fucking situation, but I do.
Who said that? Who said that?
Who knows? Who knows? But hey, happy Thanksgiving to you, okay?
Yeah.
But
Hold on a second. I
she
got
had
you
just
on that.
got, you know, she
Can I
had.
get you for? Can I get you for? I got you on that. Hold on.
What's one thing life taught you? If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up.
All right, go ahead. Proceed. First off the bat, let me just jump in. First off the bat, we covered the Kelsey case early. Okay, go back and watch the tapes. We covered this when it happened with Jimmy T. We went over it. We went over motions. Would you believe it? We went over motions. So we've been covering the Kelsey case because it's parallel to the Francis Gigalotti case. You got one guy, 7 cops on the neck. They're not holding accountability to the police, and then you got police being put in jail. But you put her in jail, Kelsey in jail, a cop, but you won't put the Haverhill police in jail when we've seen it with our own eyes what happened. We didn't see what happened to Kelsey. That's just hearsay. That's just someone saying they did that. We didn't see what happened, but we seen what happened to Francis Gigalotti. We didn't see what happened to John O'Keefe. We knew he was on the lawn. No one's seen what happened, but we seen what happened to Francis Gigalotti, didn't we?
Yep.
Didn't I see it?
But
nobody wanted to talk about Francis, huh? Because he didn't want to talk about hood boogers. He didn't want to talk about, someone might have did drugs. Someone might have did drugs, but you wake up every morning and you open up your medicine cabinet, and you pop all types of drugs, smoke cigarettes, eat like shit, eat donuts, put 5 sugars in your coffee. That ain't drugs? You know, we got to stop judging people, man. The bottom line is he said, I can't breathe, and 7 fucking people didn't let him up. Whether they're cops, whether they're human beings, didn't let another human get air, period. And Jimmy T said, just based off that little piece that we seen on the camera, I can't breathe, and they didn't let him up, that is murder. Go ahead, Kev. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I mean, and we even gave that scenario if that was fucking 7 kids at a park, pig pilings one of their friends, and something like that happened, suffocated the kid. All those kids would have been held accountable. Believe it. Every single one of them. But, even the bullshit with Kelsey, with her bail release that she had, to breathe, she had to do the alcohol breathalyzer tests, and they revoked her fucking bail because she couldn't do it. I mean, medically, she couldn't do it. I mean, to have the seriousness of the shot that she took,
Yeah, she had fragments in her body. She couldn't breathe into it. You got to blow hard. Pause if necessary. Thank you so much. We got a little bit of turbulence in the chat. We got some turbulence in the chat. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boston. Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat. Boston. Can you?
Let's smooth it out a little bit. Because Nana's asleep, I'm happy to step up. You guys deserve it. You have brought so much life to Eddie, Kelsey, and Jigga. Thank you, NH, dude. It's Christmas time, people. R.I.P. to all the lost ones. Let's go.
I'm driving home for Christmas. Oh, I can't wait to see those faces. I'm driving home for Christmas, yeah. Well, I'm moving down that line. And it's been so long, but I will be there. I sing this song to pass the time away. Driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. 1,000 memories. I take a look at the driver next to me. He's just the same. Just the same.
Randy, why are you in Georgia? Why do you care? Why do you care? Do I know you? Do I know you enough for you to say my name, Randy? I just want to know.
Towing tailbacks. Oh, I got red lights all around. I'm driving home for Christmas, yeah. Get my feet on holy ground. So I sing for you, though you can't hear me when I get through. Go and feel you near me, driving in my car.
Quick question. Is Boston Lisa in this chat all the time, or is this a troll? I don't know. I don't want to disrespect anybody. Is this a troll? You said Boston Lisa. I know that name. I said Boston Lisa. You know that name? I don't know what you're getting at. And I'm not in Georgia. I'm actually in Boston. How do you like that? I'm right around the corner. I'm in the North End. I just came from Bovis. You know what I got? I got some ricotta pie. I got some Italian cookies, the pink ones, the green ones. Then after that, I got an Oreo cookie cheesecake. Then I went over to Strager and talked to Big E. Yeah, Eric Rogers. They call him Big Pun. Then after that, I went to Faneuil Hall and I walked around. Then I jumped on the Orange Line and went to Malden Station, though. Yeah, I went to Malden Station, no. Yeah, no. And after I went to Malden Station, I walked over and I went to the Four Seasons and I got some sushi. Did you ever have cookies? Italian cookies, cheesecake, ricotta pie, then eat sushi after? God.
Home for Christmas. See those faces. I'm driving home for Christmas, yeah. Well, I'm moving down that line, and it's been so long, but I will be there. I sing this song to pass the time away.
How many people are home tonight making desserts? What are you making for desserts? I see someone just say they made some cannoli fillings. Whatever you made for desserts tonight, for tomorrow, drop it in the chats. Who made cookies? Who made the cookies? Who made, I don't know. What are we doing? What else are we doing? We're doing some muffins, maybe. You know, obviously the pie. What type of pie we have? I know people are doing a pumpkin pie, right? What's going on? What are we doing, man?
What's your
I made cookies with my dog. I'm pumpkin cookies.
What's your favorite pie?
Well, we can. I like me some pie. God damn.
I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby. Girl, hey, it's easy to love me now. Hey, would you love me if I was down?
God damn, I'm getting hungry in this chat, man. You see this shit? People are getting busy tonight. Whipped crumb pumpkin pudding. God damn. Those 21 pies, they all about us. You ain't lying. Making changes says dinner at home, then dessert at my brother-in-law's house. Stop. I'm getting hungry for real. God damn. I'm gaining pounds reading that. Damn, Becky G said she made spicy stuffing. God damn.
God damn, spicy stuffing?
Damn.
That sounds good.
I'm going to eat at what? I see Dave Portnoy was in Lynn. Yeah, he was in Lynn. He was at Primo's right next to where we did the show, Tony's. He's from that area. He's right from Swampscott. He's in denial. He is from Lynn. Swampscott is Lynn. It's basically Lynn, man. Italian wedding cookies. Oh, I fucking love it. And ricotta pie. See, Denise, you ain't fucking around.
God damn.
Pumpkin sweet potato and banana cream pie. God damn, send it. There he is. Hold on a minute. We got Turbulence by himself. We got Mikey cropping up in this bitch.
Yeah. Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat. Can you hear me? You're now entering. Groove Lounge. Groove Lounge. Meditation. Elevation. Dedication. Meditation. Elevation. Dedication.
We got Mikey Crawford up in here tonight. Young Jerks is here. We're ready to jam. It's Thanksgiving Eve. We getting hungry. We cooking. We moving. We dancing. Yes. Justice for Chris, Gigalotti, Kelsey, Eddie O.B., Karen Reed, Marquis Simmons, and everybody that's going through the struggle today. We see you and I see you. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Our boy. Here we go. Y'all know the song?
Three words of the wax, there is still wax. The getting down and then giving no slack like a boogie king with the sack of Big Macs. With throwing down with the rockables hats on time. In your mind, see, you gotta boogie to your best ability. You gotta funk it up until it knocks you down. And when you're funkin' up, make sure you pass it around. Come on, let's go to work. We got what'll make your body jerk. Nigga, throw your hands up in the air. Shake your booty and scream, oh yeah. Cause we are the jam on you. And jamming on niggas how we do the do. We'll funk you up until you book it down. So come on, people, check out the sound. Check out the sound.
the best to put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rocking viciously. You see, cause of when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do. And I joined with the Jam on production crew. So go crazy, go crazy. Don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn. Cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and the freaking D, add a funky beat, and little what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah baby, that's me. I've got the beat, that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking, it's incomplete. So rock this, yo, rock that, yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. For the Jam on crew, rock your body right, rock a steam locomotive right off the track, and the whole wide world of funk attack. To the beat, yo, get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. From hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam on's rocking, everybody screams. Jam on it, jam on and on and on and on it. And if you're feeling like you wanna dance on that, then go on ahead and blow it. Cause jamming on is what we do best. It's what separates us from the rest. And if you don't think I cruise down for real, let me tell you what happened to the man of steel.
Meditation, meditation. Elevation, elevation. Dedication, dedication.
And when I'm on the set, I don't need
meditation. Elevation, elevation.
Sun is going down, time is running out, no one else around. Steady losing my mind, over shadows and clouds.
What style of music?
This goes out to Unforgettable.
Fucking me up. There's no way I can sleep tonight. What I do, a little bit of peace and quiet. Without you, I keep slipping into bad dreams. But there's no you and I. Those are when I love you and I need you to set me free from all of these bad dreams. Waiting on the other side. Those are when I love you and I need you to set me free from all of these, all of these. Bad dreams. Baby, please come around. Help me settle down. Hell's having some crowd. Hey, what you wait for? Something physical. I can do this by myself.
What style of music?
Without you, there be no place for me to hide. Without you, there's no way I can sleep tonight. I do for a little bit of peace and quiet. Without you, I keep slipping in a bad dream. But there's no you and I. No sound when I love you. I need you to set me free from all of these bad dreams. Waiting on the other side. No sound when I love you and I need you to set me free from all of these, all of these.
R.I.P. Francis Gigalotti. R.I.P. Francis Gigalotti. I mean, this shit is super whack, what they did to Francis. I mean, I don't even... Shit is so whack, man. I can't believe, like, it goes from this
Yeah, like like when we walked through this from the first time we seen him, and we've seen the first cop car pull up. It in my eyes, that guy cop, he knew Francis. He knew his condition. He knew that he was off that day. Let's just say that. He knew Francis well enough to know that he was a little off, and you could tell he
He
was
said
trying
it.
to.
He said it. He said,
Yeah.
I know.
But he was trying to get him to calm down and at least sit down on the curb. That female officer come up and clear as day, like we seen that shit, man. She put those black gloves on, man, and that was like a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
He's thinking to himself, "Fuck,
I'm about to get lugged.
I'm about to get lugged up, and I'm gonna be, we're gonna wait for my phone call. They're gonna take all my shit off me, my jewelry, whatever's in my pockets, my cell phone. I'm gonna be fucked." He'd been down that route, and he was probably like, nah, man. Like, I got someone coming to pick me up. I got someone to come pick me up. I'm good. I'm out of here.
Yeah, he probably was like, "What's the problem? I mean, you run up on me, you know what I mean? And you're not like, what are you coming up for? What am I being? I didn't do a crime. He didn't do a crime. You know what I mean? He didn't do a crime. Like, and let's face it, if you're out there ripping and running on the drugs nowadays, that's not even a crime. Look what they're doing in Lynn right now. That whole, I mean, it's been like that for years, but High Rock Tower, now they're using that as a way because they're kind of cleaning out the shelter down there. So High Rock Tower and Lynn, they got the people living in the woods, and the crazy part about this, mad coyotes up there. So I wonder, like, how they do, like I'm saying, it's mad yotes up. Yeah. And then you got the drug addicts. I mean, every other day someone's overdosing right there. And the crazy part about it is you got people running the stairs, right? Trying to get in shape because they got it's beautiful. The stairs, you
Yeah.
can run up and down the stairs, even walk the stairs. You do that 10, 15 times, you burn about 600-700 calories, man. And as you're doing that, you have the drug addicts walking up the stairs, going down into the woods with tents, shooting up drugs. It's a mess up there. It's a fucking mess. And that's what they're doing, right? So at this point, even if he did do drugs, my point is, it's like that's not even a crime. It's not enough to get arrested nowadays. Like, they're not going to arrest you for that. You know what I mean? Like, they know it's an epidemic. You know what I mean? They know what it is. The worst they're gonna do to you is take your drugs from you and tell you to beat it or give you a summons. They're not gonna cuff you up and take you down to the station. They're not gonna do that. So I just want to. He's probably wondering, like, what are you doing? Why are you up on me? Get away from me. All right, like, cool. You confronted me. You know who I am. I know who you are. Like, leave me alone. I'm over here now. Like you said, I think the first cop was trying to help him, but then
Yeah.
his boy showed up, and that was it.
Yeah, once the DT showed up, they just rushed that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he called in. He called
muscle
in.
memory.
Yep. They
Muscle
just
memory.
ran in. They ran in for the kill. Unfortunately, I mean, disclaimer, but they ran in. Hot.
Mm-hmm. They ran it hard. Once they said he's not cooperating or whatever they said, that went through that panic switch. They just went on top of him. So, like, be clear, this is Francis Gigalotti's first Thanksgiving. Tomorrow Thanksgiving, he's not going to be there. All because of this interaction. And what it comes down to is this, right? He was not a threat. Point blank, period. End of the story. Jimmy T says, listen, the last words out of his mouth was, I can't breathe. They didn't let him up for a breath. That's murder.
He was right.
He's right. When you really put it into perspective, what makes a murder, right? It's not like he wasn't saying that. It's not like he was, they were on top of him and he wasn't saying anything. He was telling them, I can't breathe. And keep in mind, the Vegas cop, what's his name over there? Brian?
Yeah.
He said the same thing. He said they're dead wrong.
He said it. They obviously were not trained in any type of way. I mean, he would have handled that shit in that first reaction, that first interaction. I'm saying, and I believe it. Somebody that's trained is going to be like, hey, you know, none of this hand patting somebody on the back saying, hey, you know, let's just have us. They would have realized what the situation was. They would have controlled this dude. Like, hey, bro, let's calm down for a minute. Let's come over here and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Something.
You know, Sean McDonough said it perfect. He said I could have handled that situation myself. Say what you want about Sean McDonough, man, but I truly believe that. If Sean McDonough would have showed up in a uniform, give him McDonough. If he would have showed up that day in a uniform and confronted Jigga, Jigga would be alive. Because McDonough would have been like, listen, man, sit on the curb, bro. You want a water or something? Here, drink a water. Calm down. Did you take something? Listen, man, you need to calm the fuck down, man. Everybody's watching you, looking at you. Like, they would have just told him to him straight. This dude,
You're
this
gonna
guy,
blow my cover. He would have said, yo, you're gonna blow my cover, motherfucker.
you're gonna
Sit
blow
down,
my
bro.
cover. Give me McDonough.
Give me McDonough.
I like Sean. I mean, I got nothing against Sean. You know, Sean knows he watches the show. I got nothing against Sean. I mean, I think that, you know, the past situations that happen, I think that live stream it could get crazy. I think that you can get caught up in it. And I think, you know, he had a bad moment, right? But that was all it was. I think his heart's in the right place.
Oh, well,
You know, as far as
it's hot, and let me tell you, his experience.
And his experience for real.
You know,
and you need someone like McDonough to say, I got 30 years in this game, and what I seen right there, that's wrong. Regardless of what you can't just downplay. You can't act like you're somebody, but then downplay somebody else's experience. Like you can't say, well, hey, you know, I'm this YouTuber and you know, and I'm great, but yet this person who has 30 years in law enforcement, you just dumb it down. Well, he's retired now. His 30 years means nothing. His experience means nothing. Well, then you mean nothing. What's your backstory? So I can't do that to him. You know what I mean? You got to respect it. You know, if anything, you don't have to like McDonough, but you have to respect him. And I respect him. You know what I mean?
hell yeah. Yeah, me too.
It is what it is, man. You know,
Fuck yeah.
But he said that. You know what I mean? And I use that as a baseline. Like every time. He said JFK, he hit me up. Me and Sean text from time. I haven't heard from him. But you know, we text from time to time here and there. You know, he'll pop in, hey, I seen you live. You know, he'll say something funny or something, you know. But when he seen us was covering Francis, he said, let me tell you something. I could have handled that shit by myself. And he's right. He's fucking right. That cop right there could have handled that by himself. He should have told that girl to beat it. I'm good. Leave.
Yep,
Go get some coffee.
Yep.
And then Jigga would have seen that, and Jigga would have been like, all right.
He would have calmed down. Hell yeah.
De-escalate. He wasn't a threat. He wasn't a threat. He wasn't a fucking threat. Yeah, he has moments like everyone else. He's human. A lot of what he said was true.
Hi, Laura. I seen you today. Y'all sitting in the car.
You know Laura? Who's that?
She's someone in the chat. Drove by me today and was like, Kev 781.
God damn, huh? God damn, man.
I see you out there, Laura.
Yeah, she crept up on you, son?
Yeah. No, she was she was driving by.
I want to take you down. I want to play something. I want to talk about, I talk about DYS all the time. You know what I mean? And people say they don't know my backstory, and I have a lot of content. I did a lot of content on a lot of different things. Obviously, I come from a hip hop background, but I segued into juvenile justice and just basically, trying to break the cycle from a kid to an adult. Try to understand how we can do that. Every time I go to the gym, when I'm in the gym. Last year, I was in the gym hard. I mean, this video I'm about to play, you're gonna see the difference. Like as far as like my size go, I was like, God damn, I need to get back to that. But I'll tell you, man. I was in the gym, man, out here in Georgia, and I was talking to a lot of one kid was played for the Yankees. He was on the he was on the what do you call it, the minor league, but he still wore a Yankee uniform. You know what I mean? He was in the
Yeah,
leagues of the Yankees in New York. He'd go there every from the start of the season, March till like October, and like he was 24 years old. I used to talk to all these kids in the gym. I actually just ran into one of them recently. I went down to a Christmas tree light and I ran into him and his daughter, and he was so happy to see me. He's only like 28. He got like a 5-year-old daughter, and he was like, "Man, I'm so happy I see you." He used to work at the gym, and I gave him my number and stuff. And he's like, "Man, man, you told me a lot of stuff because I used to school these kids, like they were just like what up, Unc? That's what they call you nowadays. Once they see the gray hairs, you're Unc. What up, Unc? You know, and but yeah, I used to just talk to the kids, man. We talk NBA, we talk football, we talk, and then then we would talk about the streets and not to crash out. I was just always telling them, listen, whatever you do when shit ain't going right, do not crash out. And I think the segue that situation I'm talking about, them stories we were talking about in the gym to the young kids, just breaking down certain situations. It's the crash out is what you see with Jigga. This was a crash out, but it wasn't a crash out. This was a mental episode. I think like when they first see it, the cop got to say, is this a crash out or is this a mental issue? Like a crash out is get off me, you pig. Fuck you. Right? That's a crash out. Shoot me, motherfucker.
Being combative.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what a crash out is. He's scared of everything. He's wigging out. You got to know the difference. It's a fine line because you never know if the mental state, a mental health episode is going to turn into a crash out.
Yep.
But when you bring more cops involved, then you guys, the police, are going to crash out. And that's exactly what happened. We seen a situation where they were trying to identify a crash out, so to speak. And then they realized it wasn't a crash out. Then all their boys showed up and then they crashed out. But they're not getting no accountability for it. But yet their girl down the street, down the road, some of these people probably were in the academy with her. Some of these cops probably worked in the jail with her because a lot of these cops come from Essex County Sheriff's Department. Right, Kev?
Yeah. Yeah, once they graduate from there, they end up on a police force. I see a lot of it. Not only a correction, officer, but sometimes they're courthouse guards. They're just working their way up the ladder after getting that education. They got to get their feet in the mix, man. They'll work wherever, transport van, whatever they can do. You know what I'm saying?
You were super fine, Unc. Thank you. I mean, it is what it is. I embrace it now, man. I don't do the secret sauce. I did that one time. I did it a couple times, do the secret sauce in, but now I'm like, fuck it, I can't do it. But I'll tell you this. I'm gonna play another episode of DYS Untold about the 90s, about what I come from. This is another episode. This is my content, DYS Untold. I got my man Brad, Coach Brad. He's in this episode, and we're gonna talk about juveniles and talk about how dangerous it was in the 90s. So this is some education for everybody to understand that it was very possible that Eddie O'Brien walked to Union Square and 100% got jumped. Like that story might not be believable to some people, but you got to understand back then the times, juveniles, that's what they did. They jumped you. You had a certain hat on, they'll take your hat off your head. You grab your hat, you're getting suckered. So these type of things happened every day. Like walking home from school, you could get jumped. Like you coming home saying to your mother, I just got jumped by 5 people, was everyday shit in the 90s. And it's bad. It was fucking bad because we didn't say they were bullies. Like we just went back outside. And I always tell this story. Like where I grew up, it was a constant, where I grew up in Lynn, it was constant tension. But what are you gonna do? You gotta go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you got to do? I mean, I lived on Franklin Street, Albany Street's right there, Endicott Street's right there, Lyman Street, Western Ave right there. Like I'm in the hub of the whole shit. People are getting off buses, walking down the street, like Layton Street right there. The Highlands is up the street. Like,
and that's the thing too. Like you just bring up a good point. Like yeah, I mean, yeah, you could have your parents. Some people can have their parents like drive you to your friend's house. You know, it's across town, but you know, I'd hop on a bus. You know what I'm saying? Or I'd walk. So you're cutting through different neighborhoods, different parts of the city. You're hopping on a bus that 5 kids could be on that you guys
every
don't
time.
like each other. You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying?
What are you gonna do? You ain't getting off the next stop. Everybody's getting off the same spot, especially if everybody's getting off downtown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
and the trains, like even running a train, you know, going into Boston, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
leaving the city, you know, drive the bus to get around the city, jump on a train to leave the city. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm going to explain DYS, and I'm going to explain the mental state of the 90s and what it was like and how it was dangerous for kids back then. So check out this episode, Jail at 17, about, you know, the same way they locked Eddie O up at 17. This is a story of why some of us would actually rather be in jail at 17 than be in the DYS system. Would you believe it? Where is it? Check it out. Oh man, wrong buttons over here and shit. Another episode of DYS Untold.
17 years old, you was an adult. So if you actually picked up an adult case, more times than not, they would age you out the system, meaning they would take that adult case that would take priority over your juvenile record, and now you became an adult and they would discharge you from the juvenile system. Many of us picked up adult cases, dare I say, on purpose, just to get out the juvenile system. That's how much of a fucking mind game it was.
Any intro's cool. Let's get them involved. You ready? Yeah, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Yeah. It goes something like this. It's like this. Check it. Yo, when I say life is, y'all say special. Life is.
In this episode right here, we're going to talk about the juvenile system and the school system push the juveniles out into the adult system. When you have teachers knowing that you're a DYS kid, and every move you make inside school, if you're late, skipping class, I'm going to call you caseworker. We didn't grow up with dads, so moms, when she got mad, I'm going to call you caseworker.
And I think punishment is the wrong construct.
Once you physically remove a child from their home against their will in a facility at the Department of Youth Services, I mean, that's a huge accountability piece.
From there, our job is not to punish them. Our job is to build them back up.
Basically, the way these, caseworkers work, they would try to threaten you with programs and turn your mother against you, your family against you. They had trackers that would track you down to where you're at. If you wasn't doing the right thing, you get shackled and handcuffed and put back into the system and detained. No questions asked, no judges, no police, all Department of Youth Service.
Sometimes the kids are not very respectful, particularly when you're talking about DYS kids. You've got a whole society which still is saying, well, wait a minute, the kid is, it is
Still juvenile corrections.
So he is in that. So he's got that kind of an image anyway. And I've heard staff say it over the years, after all we've done for you, you could do this to us, you ran away, you this, you that. You take it as a personal affront or something. You take it out on the kid. If the kid says something you don't like, and, back in the old days, you'd knock him down.
You heard that shit? Back in the old days, you just knock them down. This is what I'm saying. So, like, think about how you're losing kids, man. You had a chance to rehabilitate these kids, and this system was beating these kids up. Like, of all the shit, you heard what he said? Like, they took their own, they took it so personal. Does it sound familiar? People taking things so personal.
Yeah, like you just said that. You ran from us. You're the one that ran. You ran from us.
How dare you about all the stuff I did for you? It's like, yo, motherfucker, man, I'm trying to go home. I'm trying to go hang with my friends. I'm trying to go listen to Slick Rick. You got me in this fucking program. I'm leaving. I'm out.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And Eddie went from being an altar boy right into that shit.
Oh. Crazy.
This guy's a good guy, though. I remember this dude.
Wonderful thing in Massachusetts.
Girls are more likely to be runaways, for instance, than boys. And we like to think that they're running from something most of the time as opposed to something.
Chances are you got pushed through junior high with DYS credits, and now you're in high school. Some of us went to alternative schools. And everybody in the high school, all the teachers, staff, even the kids know you're a DYS kid, right? You have that image now, just like the commissioner was saying. So you've been dealing with this type of mental abuse this whole time. If you come off a certain way, we're going to call your casework and get you up out of this school. You're going to get locked up. And now keep in mind, you don't have to be on the run from DYS, from actually running from a facility, although we did go AWOL many times. You can actually just not report, not talk to your caseworker when he calls, not talk to your tracker when he calls, stay at your friend's house for 3 days, skip school. Guess what? They're coming to get you, and you're going to get lugged right back. So you know all this. So that's when the self-sabotage happens. And all the kids, all the DYS kids are saying to you, hey man, you could just pick up an adult case and they'll drop all the juvenile stuff, right? And you don't have to go through that no more. So that's on your mind, believe it or not. You're thinking like, hey, if I pick up an adult case, I can drop all this juvenile. I don't have to deal with my tracker no more, the meetings. I don't want to deal with all that. I just pick up this adult case.
And you're right. Indeed you are. However, you're still only 17 years old. There's no way you can possibly understand what's about to happen at 17 years old.
But I believe we should have a 3-tier system. We should have a juvenile system to 20, 21 years of age. We should have a young adult system from 21 to say 28. And then an adult system. First off, I'm a parent, and I just could not see them as adults when they were 17, but I also know how easy it is to end up in the system. One of the major feeders for our court system was schools. Once you have been arrested, it's there forever. Once you've been arraigned in court, it cannot be erased. It will create barriers that children don't even know.
Do you understand how serious this shit is? So when people say JFK, I just want to say something. When people say JFK is not about corruption, you don't know what the fuck I've been doing. This is all my content. I'm not stealing no one else's. This is all my shit, just to let you know. And when you think about Eddie O'Brien going to Walpole State Prison at 17, this is insanity. You got to understand, like, we got guys coming home on their 5th level of life after 30 years. They're coming home. They went into jail in 96, 97. They're coming home in the next couple of years, or they just came home and they're right there. You're at Starbucks, right? Let me get an oat milkshake and espresso. Can I get the praline? What are you doing? You're getting a cake pop for your kid? Well, then there's a guy who just wrapped up fucking 30 years in the adult system looking at you, looking at the car you drive, looking at your family. He's watching you. Most of these guys are fucking checked out because they can't get it together. They can't string one fucking good day together because no one's giving them information. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to give information. Because do you want your kids to end up like that? Because life goes by fast, man. Like, think about it. Like, you want your kids to grow up around kids like this? These are the fucking people we grew up around. We grew up around straight fucking maniacs. Like, and when we run into these maniacs, we got to treat them a certain way. I run into certain dudes in the street. I can't even say to them, hey, man. I can't even say to some guys that I know, hey, man, how you doing? What do you mean how I'm doing? What do you think, you're better than me? What do you think, that you're better? Because you just pull. What do you mean how I'm doing? What does it look like I'm doing? You want to fight? You want to take a walk outside? Remember what you did to me in 1992 when we were playing basketball and you elbowed me? You want to fight? These motherfuckers are remembering shit from 95.
Tell me about it.
Like maniac shit. Do you want your kids growing up around this fucking mayhem? Hold on to your family. It's Thanksgiving Eve. Like, we got to keep the kids. We got justice for the kids. J.F.K. Never get it fucked up. But yeah, that was Judge Jackson who just said that. So let's listen some more.
Right? So think about it. Now what happens? You're 17 years old. You just did a bid. You come home. What's the next step? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people all too often. I've seen it time and time again, and it's wild. It's a long-lasting effect. When you're that young and you sit through trauma like that.
In the newspaper, they would put your name in the police log, and people would read that in the city. Actually, people would actually grab the local paper just to see who got arrested. And if your name was in that adult section, now you got that black eye forever. Now when you go back to school, you got arrested. They're kicking you out of school. Now you're kicked out of school. 17 years old. Got an adult case. Just copped out to some probation with a 2-year suspended inside a prison at 17 for some stupid crime, for something that doesn't even make sense. And that's how it all starts.
Chances are 9 times out of 10 you're still living home. You don't have life experience. However, now you're in jail.
14 years old to 18 years old, it's real easy to lose a kid. And they got to buy in, right? And you got to be real careful because they're moving through high school. And they want to get out. You want to get them through school, and it's real easy to lose them. Now, all the mothers and the fathers, don't start parenting. Don't say, hey, you know, I have a son, he's 18, he's messing up, and kick him out. Don't do that. Mothers out there that doing it themselves, that have deadbeat dads, don't become a deadbeat mom. Because just because you took care of us since we were young kids, we turn 18, 19 years old, y'all forget about us. Not all you mothers, but I see it a lot. And that's when we need the parenting the most. So don't give up. Stick with your son. Stick with your daughter, right? That's when we need the parenting the most. It's the buy-in. And you just don't want to lose your kids out here, man. You know, it ain't nothing but jail, institution, and death. Like, subscribe. I'm out. It still affects you to this day, like being in DYS? You think it kind of groomed you to go to prison? Hardens you to go to prison?
Absolutely. Really? Rosendale was the Walpole of DYS. Lock a kid in there when they're 14. What do you think they're going to act like when they get out?
Completely changes the way that you act as a person. And like, I wish that, you know, I had never put myself through that, because now it's like you can't undo it.
It's coming home. Coming home. And now they're arresting me.
I've been here and there on the run, you know what I mean? True story, you know? Department of Youth Service.
DYS Untold, man.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a great series, man. Yeah, I seen them. I seen all of them. You got some footage even from inside Rosendale.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing. Like I like to speak on it from a juvenile perspective when it all started versus like how it's going now, because it's like, you know, we could have prevented it. You know what I mean? It could have been you could prevent it with the kids. You can't. I mean, you know, like with Eddie, man, he didn't get a chance. He's 15 years old. You know what I mean? He never got a chance. That's why, like, I feel like the DYS stuff, it resonates with everybody because everybody knows about Eddie. And Eddie was 15, locked up, DYS, went straight to prison at 17. You know, that's a wild story, man. He's going to get out. He has, and if he didn't actually do this crime, based on juvenile laws, they wanted to make juvenile laws strict. Well, the reason why they wanted to make them strict because they were fucked up to begin with, and the reason why the kids were crashing out is because the way it was back then. You know what I mean? There was so many things to get into back then. You know, it's no different than what the kids can get into now. TikTok, this, that. You know what I mean? Kids play Pokemon. Kids do different things. What they do nowadays. You know what I mean? Kids gamble online. What about gambling? What about your fucking 18-year-old kid who's playing Texas Hold'em right now, or playing roulette, gambling on these sites, or gambling on basketball games, losing their money? That's a silent killer. Gambling's a silent killer. Because the first thing you do is you think that once you realize you're out of control, that you can't stop an impulsive gambling. You know, you're online, you're gambling on the Celtics, the Lakers, gambling on baseball, gambling on this, gambling on that. Kids are playing video games all day long, talking to each other like what we're doing now on the video games. Like, this is what these kids are doing, right? Hey, look at this girl's Instagram. Check out her Instagram. They're jaded by it, right? How do they get in a relationship? Their expectations are crazy. They're looking at girls who surgically put together, and then they meet a girl who might not, you know, that might have stretch marks on them and things like that, but their expectations is perfection because that's all they're seeing on these apps. So like, how do you, like, you know what I mean? This is what's going through these kids' brains, and we're just sitting back, man. We're not only are we giving them tablets, Adderall and pills, we're giving them tablets to play on. You know what I mean? And they're seeing all this. So it's just like, you know, it's scary, man. It's scary. And especially when you got, you know, the parents are 35 years old, 40 years old, and they're on Instagram with them. Because like we seen Riley. Riley was 52. He looked like he was 70 back then. A 52-year-old now looks like he's 40. A 35-year-old looks like they're 25 nowadays.
Right.
So I mean, it's just a crazy time, man. We got to pay attention to the future, man. You know what I mean? And like what's going on. And if you have young kids, that's the reason why I'm drawn to this, because I have young kids. I want my kids to have a life.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to be here for them. I want to live to 115 so I could be there for their grandkids and all that. You know, it's scary, man. And you know, and if you have grandkids, and that's what we should be looking at, because it's just a wild time we're living in, man. For sure.
Hell yeah.
I think we got some turbulence in the chat.
God damn, turbulence.
And we got a new member coming through, and we got, holy shit, Nerf's interest is not fucking around. Holy shit, Nerf's interest. What are you doing to me?
Static selector.
Yeah. Boston. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boston.
Static selector.
Yeah. Boston. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boston.
Static selector.
Yeah. Boston.
She was
There's some interest.
18, had a California dream, getting out was just a matter of time. He just turned 20, making decent money, driving nails into railroad ties. Boy meets girl, girl's plans changed that summer, went to a hell of a fall. No, they didn't have it all together, but together they had it all. They had it all. Love did what it does, wasn't even 6 months, ain't ever leaving, shining on her left hand. But that worse or for better, forever together, started running out of sand. He was gone on the road, she was home all alone. That lonely took a toll on her heart. Came home early one night to surprise her to find her lost in someone else's arms. This is the story of Jack and Jill, how their whole world came tumbling down. Heartbreak kills, Jill got on the pills and Jack couldn't get off that crown. They found their peace somewhere underneath the roots of a sycamore tree. Yeah, Jack and Jill went downhill and ended up on one in Tennessee. In Tennessee. Everybody knows that he couldn't let go of that bottle or what she done. He took his last sip, yeah, he finally quit that morning. He didn't wake up. She took the news with the whites and the blues, didn't leave a note, there was no need. The preacher they used when they said I do is reading out of Psalm 23. This is the story of Jack and Jill, how their whole world came tumbling down. Heartbreak kills, Jill got on the pills and Jack couldn't get off that crown. They found their peace somewhere underneath the roots of a sycamore tree. Yeah, Jack and Jill went downhill and ended up on one in Tennessee. In Tennessee. In Tennessee.
Nurse interest with $100. Give love and grace to the wrongfully convicted, the homeless, the sick and hungry. Gratitude, Thanksgiving, J.F.K, Love Channel, Justice. Nurse of interest. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Would you believe it? Goddamn. It's Thanksgiving Eve. How we feeling out there, people? We are here for it. Let's go.
Special.
when you're cooking this morning and when you're with your family, I want you to blast them Christmas carols. I want you to be in the Christmas spirit. When you're walking through Target, go get yourself a praline, man, at Starbucks, man. Open up a piece of chocolate, man. Wear something green. Get in the spirit, man. We are here for it. Embrace that shit. This is Bedtime Magic.
God damn.
Thanksgiving Eve. I'm feeling the vibes right now. This was Tesla before the Teslas, you know what I'm saying? Take you back to that space and time. Love your family, love yourself. Shout out Renee. This song's to Renee up in ICU right now. Hold your head up, girl. Long Game has got your back. Let's go, people. Peace signs up for Renee. Let's go.
Let's go.
Peace out.
Time you call, not a day. I'll be right there for you. You need a friend. Yeah. It's gonna take a little time. Time to show the men your broken heart. Don't you even worry, pretty darling. I know you'll find love again. Yeah, love is all around you. Love is knocking outside your door, waiting for you. Is this love made just for two? Keeping on hard, you'll find love again. I know love is all around you. Yeah, love is knocking outside your door, waiting for you. Is this love made just for two? Keeping on hard, you'll find love again. I know.
Renee, Love's Gonna Find a Way. If you know this song right now, I need everybody to sing it loud. Let Renee hear it. Let's go. Renee, Love's Gonna Find a Way. Let's go.
Question mark, an exclamation point. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, an exclamation point with some question marks, question mark with a couple of exclamation points, and then some type of emoji. Quotations, it's a smiley face. Question mark.
Nightmares. I dreams about John. I dreams about John. I dreams about John. I had this recurring dream that he survived but didn't know what happened to him.
This bloody road remains a mystery. This sudden darkness fills the air. What are we waiting for? Won't anybody help us? What are we waiting for? We can't afford to be innocent. Stand up and face the enemy. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible. This shattered dream you cannot justify. We're gonna scream until we're satisfied. What are we running for? We've got the right to be angry. What are we running for? When there's nowhere we can run to anymore. We can't afford to be innocent. Stand up and face the enemy. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible. And with the power of conviction, there is no sacrifice. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible.
Static selector.
Yeah. Boston. Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat.
Unforgettable coming through one more time before I head to bed. Happy Thanksgiving to all. We got Turbulence. E-Pags. I was in such a bad place last winter. I'm thankful for J.F.K, Kevy Kev, James Jackson. I'm thankful for J.F.K, Kevy Kev, James Jackson for pulling me out of it. I'm thankful for J.F.K beatboxing too. Becky G is thankful. God damn.
On the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoke down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. In my life, there's been heartaches and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. Oh, I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. Show me.
In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. So much
What's one thing life taught you?
If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up.
What's one thing life taught you?
If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up.
What's one thing life taught you?
If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up.
What's one thing life taught you?
If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up.
Say I'm crazy, I really don't care. That's my prerogative. They say I'm nasty, but I don't give a damn. Getting girls is how I live. Some ask me questions, why am I so real? But they don't understand me, or really don't know the deal about my brother. Trying hard to make it right. Not long
Chevy Kev, take him up to 39,000.
Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Why don't they just let me live? Tell me why. I don't need permission to make my own decision. That's my prerogative. It's my prerogative. It's the way that I want to live. It's my prerogative. Do just what I feel. It's my prerogative. Nobody can tell me what to do. It's my prerogative. 'Cause what I'm doing for you now. Don't get me wrong, I'm really not suited. Ego trips is not my thing. All these strange relationships really gets me down. I see nothing wrong with spreading myself around. Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Yeah. Why don't they just let me live? Tell me why. I don't need permission. I don't need my own decision. That's my prerogative. It's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. Can you live my life? It's my prerogative. I'm doing it just for you. It's my prerogative. It's tell me why can't I live my life without all of the things that people say?
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
It's Thanksgiving Eve. You're now in tune with J.F.K. Kevy Kev 781. Let's go.
Let's
take
go,
your time.
people.
Take your time with that food. Take your time with your family today. Take your time. Everything's gonna be okay. All right. No attitudes today. All right. Calm the fuck down. Let's go, Kevin Kev.
Take some time to laugh and
Everybody take their time today, for sure. Your man J.F.K, your man Kev. You know one thing we'd never do to you? Long gamers, we would never lie to you. Never. Hands up. No. Come on, y'all. Here we go.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
What about the dog? What about the dog, Adi?
Yes.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
What about the dog, Adi?
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Adi, what about the dog?
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
You're full of shit.
Superman. Hey, little sister, who's the one you want? Hey, little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Hey, little sister, who is it you're with? Hey, little sister, what's your spicy wish? Hey, little sister, shotgun, oh yeah. Hey, little sister, who's your Superman? Hey, little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again.
Look at the evidence. You'll see the truth.
Pick it up. Take me back home, man. There is nothing fair in this world. There is nothing safe in this world. And there's nothing sure in this world. And there's nothing pure in this world. Look for something left in this world. Start again. Come on, it's a nice day for a white wedding. Whoa, what's a nice day to start again? It's a nice day to start again.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. That was it. And what I seen, to this day, I don't wish anyone to see what I saw.
Clown! You are a clown! A clown!
Yeah. Yo. Summer of 1995, hot night in July. Why did Janet have to die? This is the story of Eddie, Commonwealth of Massachusetts. The system is petty, juvenile law and politics so deadly. 15 years old, known as Big Lovable Teddy. Janet Downing, 42 years old, what's the motive? Killed in her home, young mother devoted. Eddie went in the house, the door was open. She was on the kitchen floor, laying there frozen. Eddie claims this was not what he planned to see. A man with a mask grabbed him. Be quiet. I will kill your whole family. Eddie left the house, ran up the street. Around the corner, washed up in the bathroom at Burger King. Janet was stabbed multiple times. Rest in peace. It was a gruesome murder scene. I agree. Eddie went to his work, said he got jumped, but never said a thing. What? About Janet lying there lifeless, his friend's mother from across the street. Shh, he was in the house. But Janet had a brother-in-law she kicked out for selling drugs. Said if anything ever happened to her, it's him you bring up. The night of the murder he showed up, was acting suspicious in the front yard. Gina in Virginia says he was looking for his keys. It was humid and muggy, but we were showered and neat. He was a cab driver looking for his key. Looking for a key to one of the cabs in the fleet. Yes. How did he know something happened on that street? Eddie says he is innocent, and the cab driver did it.
Who do you believe?
Believe.
DNA under Janet's fingernail unidentified. Who do you believe?
Come on, come on.
This is the story of Eddie, 15 years old.
Life in prison.
This is the story of Janet, life taken and stolen.
For no reason.
It was the summer.
July 1995.
Do you all remember?
30 years ago, why she have to die?
15 years old, locked in a cage of murder that he always denied.
Let's go. Summer of 95. Life goes by. Welcome to the stream. Long gamers. Peace and love. La la la. Let's take them back.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. That was it. And what I seen, to this day, I don't wish anyone to see what I saw.
What is he?
Keith.
Yep.
Do you think Eddie's guilty or not guilty?
I think he's not guilty.
Woo!
I do. And, you know, and I say it, you know, we're going back to what I said in the beginning. You know, it to me, whoever committed this crime had some sort of real animosity, and I have been involved in several murders as a defense attorney, and I can tell you that 98 stab wounds, that is a crime of passion. That's somebody who had a real motive to just complete loss of control and anger and rage, and Eddie did not fit that profile at all. And I know, you know, the district attorney's office had kind of gone to great lengths to try to establish a motive, and they came up with these theories that Eddie had gone would sneak into the house, and he would move things around to antagonize Janet Downing, and that never, there was no proof of that ever. No one ever saw him doing anything like that. I mean, that was the best that I think.
But Janet said that happened, though.
She said that incidents happened in the house, weird things would happen, but no one ever said that Eddie was at all involved in that. So I think that was part of the Commonwealth attempting to try to establish motive, which they don't have to establish a motive. But in a case like this, I think it certainly helps. And I think it was certainly something that if I was on a jury, I would want to be aware of and thinking about, trying to figure out why did this happen.
Norman Corey coming through says, JFK, Kev, happy Thanksgiving. JFK sent you an email. 1999 appeal, some interesting stuff in there. I'm definitely going to check that out. I seen that. I got to go through it for sure. Thank you, Norman. All our mods tonight holding us down. Thank you. We are here, brother. We are here.
Yeah.
You know?
Fucking Adi. I had a new prop to add in when we call.
What's that?
When we call him a clown.
What is it?
My new prop.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn.
I got you next time, all right?
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. That was it. And what I seen, to this day, I don't wish anyone to see what I saw.
We need that. Hit him with it.
Clown! You are a clown! A clown! You are a clown! A clown!
Did you kill Janet Downing?
Absolutely not.
So you're adamant you didn't kill Janet
Very adamant. And if you really look at the evidence, you'll see the truth.
What's the truth?
The truth is that I didn't do anything.
Yes, I think it certainly helps.
I was always under the impression that I was going to testify and I was going to tell my story.
Why didn't you?
Well, it was almost the last day of the trial when I was just told, don't worry, they didn't prove their case, so you don't have to testify. At the end of the day, this place really doesn't matter. This isn't reality. Reality is out there where my family and friends are. I don't even think about my past. I try not to look too far ahead, but I am hopeful. I will tell you that. If you look at the evidence, you'll see the truth.
What's the truth? Did you kill Janet Downing?
Absolutely not.
So you're adamant you didn't kill Janet
Very
Downing?
adamant.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Crazy, man. Crazy. There she is, Miss 808. What up, girl? This shit is wild.
Thanksgiving Eve, and you're here with us.
You didn't hurt Janet Downing?
No.
You didn't hurt Janet Downing?
No.
God damn, dude.
Don't get any, you know. He's telling right there.
You didn't hurt Janet Downing?
No.
Did you kill her?
No.
And here we go, Mr. Riley.
He never accounts for the fact that his blood is in that house.
Well, why is that? Why can't he account for that, Mr. Riley?
He never explains that away in the tape, and he would not have been able to explain that away at trial.
Well, why? Why wouldn't he be able to explain it? You're pretty sure about that, huh, Riley?
And all of this is that Ed O'Brien has been convicted of killing Janet Downing.
You're right about that. What else?
It's never going to change.
Really?
You didn't hurt Janet Downing?
No.
Did you kill her?
No.
So he really honestly thinks this altar boy got put underneath this truth serum. Think about it. 1995 is the year. 3 months after it goes down, the dude's taking all these drugs, never been locked up in his life, never did a crime in his life, and he thinks the kid would be able to hold that in. Like it wouldn't be eating him up inside. That he's
Right.
that like he never did anything. Like like that wouldn't be nightmares. He's knocked. Like why not at that point just admit to it? Especially people were telling him, listen, if you admit to it, you won't do the rest of your life in prison. You know what I mean? Like if you admit to it, we'll get you treatment, we'll get you help, and you can get out. Like, but if you don't admit to it, you're never gonna get out. Like I'm sure that was said to him too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there was a ton of shit said to him. And I'm sure somebody up there, somebody he's done some time with knows the truth too. Exactly what happened,
Right. We're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna put up the link. You guys want to come up and talk to us on this Thanksgiving Eve bash that we just took it up to 39,000. Want to put up the link. We're taking one at a time though tonight. One at a time. And we're going to make them quick. We just want to know what you're thankful for, what you feel about Eddie, and what's on your mind. It's pinned up in the chat right now. You want to come up and talk to Kevy Kev, J.F.K.
Let's go. Let's go, people.
You didn't hurt Janet Downing?
No.
Did you kill her?
No.
Hurt Janet Downing?
No.
Did you kill her?
No.
No. Oh, we got Renee. What up, Renee?
What up, girl?
Had to unmute. Can you hear me?
We got you. What's happening?
Oh, thank you for that. You had tears flowing.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. We're just, playing some music. Hope, hopefully, you're in better spirits. Took it up to 39,000.
Put me in a happy place. And I have news for you.
What's that?
Got my biopsy results.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Had another surgery today to remove the masses. No cancer, just a few cancer cells. And I'm good to go, and I got to keep both my kidneys.
God damn, that's beautiful news. That's awesome. Hold on. Happy Thanksgiving. Hold on a minute. We got to take it up to 39,000 real quick. I'm sorry. Hold on.
You're now entering Groove Lounge. Groove Lounge. Meditation. elevation, elevation, elevation. Dedication, dedication.
You heard what Renee said, right? She gets to keep both of her kidneys, people. I need everybody in the chat right now. Put their peace signs up. God is good. God is good. Let's go. Like I said, peace signs up in the chat. God is good. Yes. Let's go. You know, when this music drops, right? Whatever you're going through, gonna get your mind right. God had Renee's back. She's gonna get up. For sure, for sure. I need everybody right now in the chat. Message from the flight deck. Message from the flight deck. Message from the flight deck. Whatever you're doing right now, you need to get up. If you're in the front, if you're in the back, if you're playing the side, I need you to get up. God is good. Message from the flight deck. Get up. Get up. Wow, Renee, that's beautiful news, girl. I'm happy
Great
to hear
news.
that.
Thank
So
you.
I,
My
so
son was here all day because he's a mat. And while I was in surgery, they had him ready to go in case they had to go. And I just want to give a shout out to the greatest kid on earth, man. Just the greatest kid.
absolutely, man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that.
Thank you. And when I was sitting here, thinking I had it so bad, when you start, about Francis, everyone else, man, I ain't got it that bad. I'm alive. It makes you appreciate where you're at and not where you could be.
Absolutely. I could dig that.
Damn straight.
Yeah, damn straight.
Somebody out there always has it worse,
How long was that surgery today?
3 hours. 3 hours.
3 hours. Wow.
Yeah. They it took a while to get the stuff right. And there was some pre-cancerous, I guess, in the tissue. So they had to remove a little bit of the tissue. So between pre-op surgery and then recovery, about 3 hours.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you made it
Hope
out.
that's the last fucking one, man. Hope it's the
Yeah,
last.
I know you've been going through it. You've been getting hit.
Yeah.
It's all good news though right now.
Right. Yeah. What are you watching on TV? What have you been watching? Any Christmas stuff or things like that?
I'm in a room by myself. I'm gonna see it. So I've had visitors up all day. Usually whatever's on my iPad, I'll put up on the TV. Y'all at night, everybody comes in and sees y'all party dancing.
God damn.
They groove in and out of the room.
That's funny. Yeah, we're wilding out over here Thanksgiving Eve for sure.
Yeah. I'll
You
be
know?
here tomorrow, but that's it.
Well, listen, I'm glad that you checked in. Why don't you lay back, get some sleep, and we'll check back in with you on Friday, or maybe late night tonight, late night tomorrow night. You never know. We could jump on. We don't know, but definitely Friday we'll be around, and hopefully you'll be even in a better spot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kelly Kev, Jay,
Yeah.
everybody in
Happy
the chat.
Thanksgiving.
Everybody in the chat. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Bless your families too.
God bless you, girl. Take care. Okay.
Thank you. Peace and love.
Peace and
Yeah.
love. Awesome news. Awesome
Good news.
news.
Yeah.
Good news. Good news. She had her son there. Her son was ready to give one up.
Yeah. He was a match. One of her
He was
sons, I believe, has been helping her out with the blood too. So that's big, man. She's got that support team right there. You know,
Well, that's good, man. 3 hour surgery is never easy. Right, Kevy Kev?
nah, you don't want that, especially coming out of it and you know just being sore. You know what I mean? It's like that uncomfortable feeling.
Especially that hospital bed. You can't get comfortable in that
Yeah,
shit.
all that fucking things beeping and fucking.
And then she just got out of surgery, so every 3 hours they're hitting her with what is it called? Hepburn shots, the blood thinners. So after you get out of major surgery, they hit you with the blood thinners in each shoulder. So like every 3 hours they'll come in. Which shoulder you want it into? Right now, boom, this one. 3 hours later, boom, this one. 3 hours later, this one, to thin out the blood because they don't want you to get a blood clot after the surgery.
Yeah.
Heparin, yeah, heparin, yeah. Them things suck. Them shit, and after a while they just hurt. I got mine in the shoulders. That's where I got mine, not in the thigh. I was getting mine in the shoulders when I came out of surgery. They were smashing me in the shoulders. Every 3 hours they were coming in. Hey, gotta hit you with your heparin. We gotta take your blood. Yeah, I mean, you gotta fucking take blood, this, that, check your blood
Waking you up and
levels.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, they're just running. They're checking your oil every 3 hours. You fall right.
You just get comfortable. You got fucking 2 pillows stacked. You just get comfortable, and they're like, "Yeah, we're here to take your vitals." You're like, "Yay!" Like, how about some Ritz crackers? You got any fucking Ritz?
You wrong.
Take ginger ale and Ritz crackers and shit.
All right. Can I get some fucking Gatorade, son? The red shit. 2 pancake pillows. We got the link up in the chat. You guys want to talk to us? We'll take a couple more people up here. Anybody want to say what up? Hey, what up, Hey? Hey is rocking out with us. Hey representing Lawtown. She is rocking out for sure, for sure. How we do. How we do. Yeah, man. We're here, man. I mean, as far as this guy Adi goes, we're gonna hit up I think the next show that we're gonna do, we're gonna get Timmy, and we're gonna go over some Adi stuff and some Margot Nash stuff. And
Some Ginny, yeah.
well, I would like to get Gina. I'd like to talk to Gina, but Gina doesn't know how to come on the net. And then if we take a phone call with her, you guys can't talk to her.
Yeah.
So like it ain't gonna be a good show because only I can talk to her. You know what I mean? I would like her. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call her and see if her daughter, who came, her daughter didn't come on here either. I had to call her daughter up too, right?
Yeah.
It's way better if they're on the screen where everybody could talk to them. But I think we're gonna have Chimmy up here. I think we're gonna do something on. Someone had a good idea. I forget who hit me up. Some woman hit me up, had a good idea, like on a Wednesday or something. Maybe do something for the ladies. Maybe talk about something. I want to figure it out. I want to lock in something with Chimmy though. I like Chimmy's attitude. There's a couple girls we've been rocking with. Who the girl Rachel too, who just had a baby. She's actually breastfeeding and shit. Unforgettable. I like to do something for the ladies, figure it out. But I want to start with Chimmy first because she's got that voice and maybe if we go over some of the stuff. I mean, we the thing is, we've been moving so fast with these interviews, we haven't even had a chance to go over what we did. Like, there's so many things there. Obviously, Jay Brilliant, our boy Jay Brill,
Through, man.
he hit up True Crime Garage. We're gonna get one of them guys up here.
Yep.
True Crime Garage have been doing true crime for a while. So True Crime, they're the ones that jump started this because they talked to Adi before us. So the guy, he actually answered. He said that he actually said that he has to go back and listen to what Adi said or go back and review the case because he takes on many cases. So I want to hear his opinion on it and what, like I said, what was retracted. Is there any retracted stuff? Because he edited his video.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some retracted stuff there that we didn't hear. Anything we didn't hear, we want to hear, even if it has nothing to do with anything. You know?
Oh yeah, definitely. Check his temperature, how he was out there.
Right.
When was that interview? 99?
No, 2017.
Oh, 2017.
Yeah.
Oh
Something
yeah.
for the
Oh
girls in
yeah.
February.
We've been reading up on some of that shit. At 22 years. I think I read something about 22 years, and he wants to, clear his name and shit. The fucking clown.
What?
The fucking clown.
Who? Artie?
Yeah.
Yeah. He jumped on there. He jumped on True Crime Garage. Sure. Mm-hmm. You know who else? 30 Thanksgivings Eddie didn't see, and 30 Thanksgivings Janet didn't see. Keith.
Yep.
Do you think Eddie's guilty or not guilty?
I think he's not guilty.
Woo!
I do.
And that's one of his lawyers, man.
And let's talk about that for a second. At that space and time when this guy was covering, he was 25 years old, and there was 10 years on him. I mean, he's a young guy going into a major career. That he's dealing with these cases, and
Well, then he goes on for 30 years, right, doing it.
Yeah.
And in 30 years, he heard it all. He's seen it all, but he's still saying that Eddie's not guilty. So, like, at this point, like, you would kind of navigate to see, like, even if his first instinct, because it was his first, like, one of his first major cases, even if he was biased towards it and he thought, oh my God, because he took a serious loss, of losing the case, even if he thought, like, wow, this kid's not guilty, he believed it. But after 30 years of seeing all these other cases of, people lying to him and understanding the system, he's still on the side that Eddie's not guilty. So, that speaks volumes.
Well, like you're saying, at a young age, he's got that ambition. I mean, he took a deep dive into this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You always want a young lawyer because they're hungry, for sure.
Yeah, that's you took the words right out of my mouth. He was hungry in this business, and he wanted to make a name for himself. I mean, that's the only way. Anybody can have a phone number, 1-800 fucking, top fucking top law. But let me tell you right now, you need that reputation. You need that name.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the fact that this shit
counts.
You didn't hurt Janet Downing?
No.
Did you kill her?
No.
He never accounts for the fact that his blood is in that house.
Well, did you ever? Can you come on here, Mr. Riley, on this platform, and explain to us the night that went down? You went there and you had 6 pints of his blood,
Yeah,
something like that. So
Yeah.
you had his blood, and And you're saying that. I mean, like the more and more you say that, if this DNA comes back that it's not his, and the way you just said that, it seems like you're saying he can't. Like, okay, you're saying he can't account for the blood in the house. I give you that. That's a tough one. That's the main thing. But you're a guy who a week later, after trying this case, you became attorney. 2 weeks later, right, or something like that, he became the attorney general. That's insanity. So like, and then the way you said he's guilty, and that's never going to change.
He never explains that away in the tape, and he would not have been able to explain that away at trial. And all of this is that Ed O'Brien has been convicted of killing Janet Downing. That's never going to change.
Well, that could change, right? If there was DNA underneath the fingernails that you was aware of that wasn't his. So that could change the whole outlook, but you didn't want that to change. So it seems like you're in on the gig.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. Could be wrong. What up? Keeping it real. What's happening? What's up, brother? You got to unmute. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my brother. You there? I think he's trying to get on camera, but it ain't working. He's glitching out.
God damn.
God damn, keeping it
God
real.
damn,
Something's
keeping
wrong.
it real. Yeah.
Yeah, just come back. Oh, is that him again? What's up, brother? You there? You there? He keeps removing himself from the stage.
The Matrix. Right, Becky G?
You
He
there,
was
my dude?
The Matrix.
Keeping
God
it
damn, man, we
real.
were hoping to talk to you about a donut. What kind of donuts? What's the Christmas seasonal? God damn.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kick you from the studio. Come back. I'm gonna kick you. Come back. Maybe it's you got to come back and come in. Try it again. Keeping it real. Sometimes things get crazy. I want to say Denise hit me with a super sticker, $29.99. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. And remember, if we want to see all green in the chat. The more green we got.
Static selector.
Yeah, we all reppin' for Boston, man. All green, everything. Brought up, we were bleeding green. You ain't got our history on we all reppin' for Boston, man. All green, everything. Brought up, we were bleeding green. You ain't got our history on
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Giving them memberships help out for sure. Yeah, it's just weird the way he said that, Riley, right? Like he's just like, man, he could never account for that. And and by the way, he got found guilty, and that's never gonna change. So no matter what he says going forward, he's guilty.
Yeah.
Not like, well, hey, he says he's not guilty, and show me the evidence, and maybe I'll he doesn't even give him a chance.
It's like
I
he
mean,
didn't want to
goddamn.
do. It's like he didn't want to do his job, bro. Because these, this guy is hired, through the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to, prove someone's either guilty or innocent. I mean, if it takes that there's another person involved, well, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not. I mean, he went after this with defenseful. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100% he did. He went at it like fucking like he went at it for obviously different reasons. I mean, so we can never deny, I mean, the fact that how she died, right? And then, then you got to think about Deanna Kremen. He's the same DA in the Deanna Kremen case, but he doesn't got no leads on it. And it's just wild to think, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like he has to win this one. He has to win, and he has to do it in a big way. And
I mean,
I feel like Like whatever was going on with this dude, he took it out on Eddie O'Brien. Yeah,
I mean,
people are coming through gifted mad memberships. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead. Keep talking.
no, I mean, and that brings up a
Thank you.
good point. It's like
Thank you, Miss.
the
Thank you, April.
Somerville had an open case of an unsolved murder from 3 months prior. Now there's another brutal murder. Why wouldn't they start to compare all that DNA to her?
There you go. That you know what? That's a fucking great point. And I'm gonna leave it right there. But that's a
God
great
damn.
point, Kevy Kev. God damn, you just hit the jewel right there.
God
Keeping it
damn.
real. What's up, bro?
What's up? Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Hear
brother.
you now, Kev. We can hear you, though. Yep.
There we go. I feel like the friggin' Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? But no, you hit the nail on the head. Like it didn't fit the narrative that they wanted to, and that's why they didn't go after the Deanna crime. They tied Eddie to, Janet's crime because it fit the predator bill that they wanted to pass. So they didn't care about nothing else about passing that bill.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? And it happens to people all the time. A lot of people probably in your chat don't know what the system's really like. A lot of people probably do, but a lot of people don't. They don't realize that they say, oh, well, you chose to commit the crime. Nah, sometimes crime chooses you.
Well, that's how
You know
it
what I
is,
mean?
right?
Like,
Sometimes, like it's kind of like the Eddie O'Brien talking about it. It kind of took on its a path of its own. It chose us, right? Like it just unrolled so fast with all the people. So it kind of this story kind of chose us. So I dig it. Yeah, for sure.
and all these young people, I know you don't have a lot of young people in your chat, but my podcast, I do a lot of high school football stuff, and I talk to a lot of kids going into college, and I tell them you need to live life by a code because I spent my whole 20s in the joint. My whole teens in training school, my whole 20s in maximum medium security, super max in Rhode Island. You know what I mean? And you gotta, until I live by a code, it's a continuous cycle. It's a revolving door. You know what I mean? So if you want that revolving door and nothing's cool about jail, a lot of these young cats think, oh, that's cool. You've been to jail. Nah, nothing's cool about jail. Nothing.
Nothing. You're
Nothing at all.
Right about that. So let me ask you this, keeping it real. What you thankful for today on this Thanksgiving?
I'm thankful for your show first and foremost. You're actually the only show that I follow out of the Karen Reed movement.
Appreciate that.
I just can't rock because no one else is kind of dedicating their shows to justice. That couple weeks that you took off, and I was like, oh man, I hope they didn't let them win. You know what I mean? Because I like your approach. I feel where you come from. You know what I mean? Like, the guy tuberculosis, he went on Billy Bush and the whole thing was to say, oh, Karen, come back to me. You know what I mean? You screwed up. You lost your integrity. How could you trust anybody that records your conversations?
Yeah, and it's funny. He said something just to add to what you're saying. He said something like, "Oh, JFK, like I got beef with JFK because it's more than internet beef because he wants me to admit to a felony. He's trying to catch me up." And that's not what it was. Our thing was you need to just keep it 100 with her. Fix it with her. Just be real with her. Just tell her what you did. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna go to the cops. Just tell her what you did and fix it and move on. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with the police. He's out of his mind.
Well, you also said that you dedicate your channel to destroying him, and for the last 20 something days, you haven't even mentioned until yesterday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like someone's not paying attention, and it's just all jealous and hate. He knows that Money Bridge is over. He can't attach himself to that wagon. Oh, Karen, come do another Wilbur with me. Why would she stand on any stage with anyone that don't have integrity, that don't have
And he's got
honor?
to think, but at the end of the day, even with the stage situation, like it's a little bit different. I think that you got to put the shoes of her. Like we was out there talking to the Boston police, and they didn't want to talk about John O'Keefe. right? And they felt weird talking about this case of John. I think that you got to put yourself in Karen's shoes. At the end of the day, they look at her as the person, right, who's the last was one of the last people with John, and potentially she could have killed John, even though she got found not guilty. So he's got to put himself in the shoes that she's still a person who beat two murder cases of a Boston police officer. It's a little bit different than the person who's reporting it. You know what I'm saying? And I think he wants to be in that same, like, oh no, I know what she's feeling. Nah, you really don't, because you're not the one who had the two murder cases in that situation. So I don't think that she wants to be on a stage, to be honest with you. And I mean, I get it, and it not to be on his side, but he's right. There is a lot of money that was on the table for sure. But I think at that particular time, she's a banker. She comes from counting money. She already had a house. She already had shit going on for herself. I think she didn't really care about the money. Now obviously 6 months later, you realize, and you could have used it now, but that's hindsight, and you got to call bullshit in hindsight, because hindsight's 2020, but still it's bullshit, because that's a hindsight POV. But in the moment, she just beat these cases. She probably didn't want to be on fucking stage. Nothing personal with him. She probably just didn't want to have that smoke. You know what I mean?
I mean, and he's recording her, and he did say that he would make a deal if he could. He said, I would flip in a minute if I could. And he is recording her, and she's probably like, you know what? I just beat jail. I ain't trying to go back. You
Well,
know what I'm
it
saying?
sound it
Like,
sounds like they're going in hard on his motion, right, Kevy Kev? You read that motion earlier.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
and
are they
another
doing,
thing,
Kevy?
like,
What are they doing, Kevy Kev?
well, I mean, Cosgrove, um, he wrote up he's kind of, it seems like he's trying to push the whole, you know, the first, it's kind of weird, whatever. It's like he was supposed to, come back at them with, he's got me stumped for words here.
Well, you told me earlier that he wants to look over the signal shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And he said there was deleted messages on Turtle Boy's phone, right? Tuberculosis phone, excuse me. Um, and there was messages deleted on that, and he wants to check.
It's
He wants to
how
check.
it, how it kind of got laid out in my eyes is that, you know, the phones have something to do with it because of signal stuff that was generated under a certain name. And this was like, I think, I want to say, like, at the times that he was probably locked up, and
Yeah.
they want to go over it. They feel as though there's some deleted messages or messages missing out of that signal thing on one end, so they're going to have to try to compare the two phones to figure out what's missing.
And you heard her in that little clip of the recording. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Tully, did you remember that clip? Keeping it real when
yeah,
she said
Tully,
that.
yeah.
Like she was like, "Do you know what's in my phones?" Like, so I think that she didn't want no smoke with Cosgrove either. Like, and to go back to the stage thing, like she didn't want to be like. Think about it. Picture her face on the side of the Wilbur Theater. All the Boston police are driving by it, and they'll be like, the fucking nerve of this lady, right? That's what they would be thinking. So, at that point, they're gonna try to indict her. They're gonna try to take her down. I mean, shit, you don't know what would have happened. They might have tried to put a hit out on her. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, don't
you know,
spit back in their face. You kind of beat it, you walk away. You don't. So
exactly.
yeah, they don't want to see that. And one
That's a
other
great
thing,
point.
people
Go ahead,
need to
brother.
realize that Turtle Boy is not looking at 90 years. He needs to stop telling people that. You know what I mean? The most he would ever get probably on combined is probably 18 months, 4 years, maybe. Never 90 years. Like, for clout. Oh, that poor guy gonna do 90 years. And two other points before I go finish delivering these donuts.
My man.
Oh, the thing with Audie, I remember back in the day, I had to move some flowers around, and I called AAA, and I said, "Hey, can you tow my car?" Like, what better way to move evidence than on the back of a tow truck? You know what I'm saying? So that's why he didn't take his eyes off that cab. You know what I mean? Until it got to a place where it was safe. That's what I think about that. And he had to lose the key. So probably, or he lost the key when he was running through the bushes. Um, my last point to Eddie up in Gardner, man. Happy Thanksgiving. These holidays are the worst time in there. You have your turkey with your ice cream in the little cup, the sundae that they give you, and peas and onions. And at night, I think you have raviolis or something. But um, it's tough times in there. So hopefully, with what you guys are doing and maybe other content creators, will bring that to their audience, because the more eyes on this, is it's better, because it's not easy to get a new trial.
Indeed. Yo,
You know what I mean?
keeping it real. Do me a favor. Email me at jfkshowoff@gmail. Let's get a day where you come up on here for a whole show, and we'll do a whole show talking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Have your
absolutely.
POV.
And
You know
I'll
what I
bring
mean?
you to my audience too and introduce you to them. I have a lot of, colleges, UMass Dartmouth, which won 3 conference champions. So I have a lot of, different. I don't really talk to kids. I'm more or less with the coaches and the parents and stuff. Talking about
Yeah.
real issues like Rogers High School. You might have seen it, but they were beating a special needs player with a belt.
Unreal.
Horrible, horrible picture. If you look it up, Rogers High School in Rhode Island, and you'll see the video. But yeah, definitely, I'll send you an email, Kev, man. Happy Thanksgiving,
Same
to
to
your
you,
boy
man.
James. Shout out to James.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to the whole JFK chat, everybody.
Mhm.
So thank you.
Appreciate you, man. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Take it slow today, all right, brother?
Yeah, man.
All right, we go. Go
Easy
deliver
with the
these
donuts,
jelly
brother.
donuts.
Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Peace and love.
Absolutely, thank you. Bye bye.
Peace.
Happy Thanksgiving, girl.
Oh my God. I literally
You
woke up from I was asleep because, I've been cooking all day, bro. Like,
God damn, Jimmy.
Hungry and shit.
Thanksgiving is my absolute favorite. First of all, hello, everyone. Hello,
Hello.
gentlemen. Hello,
Hello.
chat. Hello. Oh my gosh.
We
I
here.
literally woke up. I was like, oh shit, I was supposed to go on today.
No,
But I
I
know things
didn't.
switched up.
Yeah, well, honestly, when I told you that, I didn't even. Honestly, I'm in the time machine. I didn't even realize it was Thanksgiving. I'm like Wednesday or Thursday, like it wasn't Thanksgiving Eve. And I was like, oh my god, because it's
Yo.
kind of it's at the end of this month. Like I'm just out of. It went by so fast, man. To be honest with you, but yeah,
And
we gotta.
he was baking cookie. He was making cookies all day. He's
Yeah, I
been
was making cookies too.
he
That's
I've
makes
beautiful.
been with the little
Look,
ones and shit.
take advantage, full advantage of that because like, I do that with my daughter. Like I teach her home ec and it's been the best to just give her life skills because like a lot of these kids, AI is great and laptops and technology is great, but the computer is not going to make you, a dish to eat, at least not just yet. We don't have robots yet. So, for now, she knows how to like boil water, peel eggs, make eggs, and get her more comfortable with the stove because it's important to like get kids to like be used to that. And these are the core memories that they have. Like you baking with your kids is amazing. Keep
Of
doing
course.
that. That's beautiful.
Of course. Yeah, got to. So here we are, Thanksgiving. What you thankful for?
God damn, I'm thankful first of all to God for giving us life, um, for my beautiful family, for the having a roof over my head, being able to cook all the things I want to cook and chef it up because this is my favorite holiday to cook for. Um, and to, obviously to you guys too for providing like such a great platform. Your chat again is the best. And shout out to the chat. Shout out to your mods. Also to
Yep.
Renee. I know she might have come on, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna rewind and do the replay a little bit
Oh,
later. But
she got great news. She had surgery. They removed the masses from her kidneys, and her kidneys are good.
thank
So
God.
she don't need no kidney transplant. So she's good. And
Thank
you know,
God.
yeah,
For
that's
real, thank
big.
God.
Yeah, thank God for sure. Yeah, we when you rewind it, you'll see we took it up to 39,000 feet and celebrated that moment. And her son was there, ready to give her a kidney, ready to. Yeah,
Yeah.
her son's a match. He was ready to, whenever if it would have came back, I don't know how the process would have went, but he was there for it. I'll tell you that.
That's beautiful, man. I mean, look, like that's a beautiful bond that she has with her kids, and for her child to be able and want to do that is a beautiful thing. Like love is with the focus of everything, and if more people learn to love, truly love, then things would be a lot better. But anyway, I'm just thankful to you guys. I wanted to just pop on really quick to say happy
Yeah,
Thanksgiving to you in the chat and to
for
thank you
sure.
guys for the work that you do to give you not only your flowers, but the goddamn garden. Because
Mm.
at this point, you guys have shown people that you can come from anywhere, any part of life, and that your past doesn't have to define where you go forward. So, regardless of where you guys came from, whatever your circumstances are, and even people who come on the panel, wisdom is earned by the lessons that you learn. So you guys you've done that, and you've been able to pivot and truly show your audience like grace, integrity, and strength, because a lot of these topics are really difficult and they're very serious, they're dark, and you're able to navigate those topics with so much integrity. Like, I have to give you so much respect for that. So I hope that all of your turkeys are well seasoned.
Yeah,
And I
right.
wish you
Goddamn right.
I wish you nothing but the best Thanksgiving to you, the chat, and everyone. I hope you all have the most amazing time with loved ones. And if you're not with loved ones, that you are your own best company and that you will be okay. Like, you got love from all of us over here too.
Thank you
Awesome,
so
Jimmy.
much.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you, Jimmy. Thanks for jumping on real quick, and happy Thanksgiving to you and
Yeah.
yours
Happy
for sure.
Thanksgiving, girl.
Thank you guys. Have a good one. Have a good
You
night,
too.
everyone. And happy Thanksgiving. Good night.
Peace and love. Peace and
All
love,
right.
girl.
Bye.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
You too.
Yes, Chimmy, ladies and gentlemen. Chimmy, we got Patrick Whitney up here. Chimmy, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chimmy. Some great words, great words. What's
Good
up,
job.
Patrick?
Can
What's
you
going
hear me?
on? I can hear you, man. What you doing
Okay.
over there, man?
Nothing. I was just listening to you guys in my headphones while I was out in my wood shop.
Using your wood shop? You're not.
God damn.
You know, making my wooden Christmas trees.
Oh, making one and
Nice.
cool. Nice kid.
Yeah. So put
You wrong.
clean those up
You
nice,
wrong.
and
You wrong.
then you know be able to put them online so
Yeah.
people can give them away, stuff like that. Making a couple toolboxes, like small ones that says like Daddy's Little Helper.
Oh, dope,
Nice.
dope, dope,
So
dope.
people can give them to their sons. I think it's pretty cool. I loved it when my sons had their little toolbox with their fake tools.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell
Yeah.
yeah,
So
hell yeah.
it's a lot of fun things to do.
What you thankful for, my brother?
I am, besides just my family, I'm thankful for the new people I've met this year. Not just online, but like you and James and Kevy Kev.
Yeah, we
Um,
had some fun.
yeah, and Nan and Esty. Esty calls me her cuz because we're not that close yet.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thankful for. And I would say I'm thankful for my health, but we know how that's going right now. But
Yeah, yeah.
but the good note is I didn't have a seizure today, so that's a good thing
You
right there.
damn right. Damn right. Day
Yep.
at a time, my brother.
And this year, like Kev knows, my son, he got himself
Jeep.
a Jeep, and
Yep.
we put, him and I did some, made some memories together, putting his
Work.
starter in, changing out the brakes and stuff like that.
Yep.
So that's the good things that happen. Those are the things I'm thankful for. And
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
and of course my wife.
Yeah.
You guys met her. She's awesome,
Yeah,
lifesaver.
she is. Damn right.
And then a couple years. Oh God, I don't even know how long it's been. I want to say 10 years ago, my mother moved in with us. So grateful for that. And my wife's business starting to do a little bit of money. So that's what I'm thankful for.
You goddamn right.
Yeah.
And, I'm thankful that we're getting all this stuff out there about Eddie. Helping,
Yeah, right.
trying to help him out. And, even if we find out, it's not Adi or it's somebody else, at least the right person gets put away.
Exactly.
You're damn right.
You
You're
know,
damn right.
because for all this, we could prove to everybody Adi didn't do it. Leave him alone.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
think that, like, you think that's what he would want, right?
Correct. That's what I think it would want.
Well,
It's what I would want.
let's stay there for a second because you just said something perfect. We were talking about Riley, right? Kevy Kev, and you're like,
Yeah.
well, why wouldn't he have run that DNA considering that fucking Kremen, Deanna Kremen had just passed away, and if them DNA under the fingernails comes back to someone else, it could match the DNA they got from the DNA that they had from Deanna.
Exactly.
That's crazy. I never put that's a fucking hell of a point right there. Like, and even if the two have nothing to do with each other, right? It's still a hell of a point that the DA didn't even think along them lines. So that goes to show you how bad he was gunning for Eddie.
They had fucking blinders on, bro.
The tunnel vision. That's a great point, man.
They were just focused right in on Eddie.
Yep, exactly. They needed that predator law go by, get in there, and Eddie was the perfect thing. Politics to make it look like it's just not a race thing.
Yep.
And back then, you remember, stop and frisk for no reason.
Yeah.
Used to happen all the time. Shit, used to happen to us.
Yeah, to stop
coming
and
out of
frisk,
school.
Yeah. Yeah, they passed that law. They were doing it. That was right after that child steward shit, that stop and frisk shit.
Yeah.
And
but
then,
look, Pat, I don't mean to let you go, but go ahead. You want to say something in closing?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I think I sent you the video that I believe it was Deanna's mom who said that there were 15,000 people that were not DNA tested. That the tests are there. It was on the news. I found it because I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole for her. Because everybody was on Eddie.
We actually got a hold of Deanna's mom. Deanna's mom actually is familiar with the show. I don't know if she's in the chat. I don't think she's in chat, but she definitely watched, and she's hearing what we're doing. So, she actually, it's just we're trying to get her on. We're trying to get her on the show. I don't know if she wants. I don't know if she wants the Eddie O'Brien to be connected with Deanna. I don't know. Like that's like it's two different things, right? I mean, it's two girls murdered, but yeah, I don't know the temperature of that. You know what I mean? And I gotta have Jay Brill behind the scenes check in.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So,
but
take a few days off for that, and then get a couple days here for Eddie, couple days there for her.
Exactly. I mean, it's the perfect point. It's just awareness. It's just it zones in on the guy Riley. He didn't do his job. Like regardless, he should have checked that DNA for possible link to, if it did come back to not Eddie's, it's a possible link that it could be a match with Deanna too. So by just wanting that, like you said, that law to pass, you could let a murder. If God forbid, hypothetically, it comes back to the same person of Deanna, all these years it falls on his shoulders. That's crazy, on Riley's shoulders. All because of a fucking law that no longer exists. That law, they changed it now. You know what I mean? It's back to what it used to be. So, at 82 years old, Riley, if you listen at 82, you need to get your shit together. But Pat, I appreciate you coming up here, man. We'll talk again soon. All right, brother?
All right. One last thing.
Go ahead, bro.
I watch a lot of true crime stuff. And a detective said, no matter where you go, you leave something and you bring something. You leave something there, and when you leave, you bring something with you, and that was all towards DNA. What he was talking about.
Deep.
So, regardless of how many people are in that house, there could have been anybody.
That's right.
You're right.
So, all right, let you guys go.
All right, brother. Happy Thanksgiving,
Patrick,
man.
have
Enjoy.
a good Thanksgiving, man. Thank you for coming up.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Prayers to Renee.
Yes.
Sure. Peace, brother.
Take care.
Well, we said we were going to do a show. Bedtime Magic. What are we thankful for? Thanksgiving Eve throwdown. We threw it down. We took it up. We took it down. We played with emotions. We did our thing tonight. We talked true crime. We talked Eddie. We talked Karen. We talked Deanna. We talked Francis Gigalotti. We talked Kelsey. We talked Marquis Simmons. We talked about it all. We talked about DYS, and we talked about old music. We talked about health. We talked about life. All in a 3-hour period on Thanksgiving Eve. And today, right now, it's 1:40 a.m. And we still got 222
Happy
people in the
Thanksgiving.
chat. Happy Thanksgiving, 1:40 a.m. We got 224 people still rocking with us on Thanksgiving today. I just want to say I appreciate everyone, every last one of y'all. You guys have a great Thanksgiving. Take it slow. Remember, the gyms are not open today, but if you eat too much, you can always do burpees up in your bedroom. You can jog around the block, or you can say, fuck it, give me more cookies and get fat. Who cares? You only live once. It is what it is. But I love every last one of y'all. Appreciate all the super chats, all the memberships. And we'll be back real soon talking more Eddie O'Brien, Janet Downing, and whatever else, Kelsey, Karen, whatever else is on the docket. For sure. For sure. For sure. Kevy, you want to say anything in closing?
I just want to say, to everybody in the chat, everybody else watching, happy Thanksgiving. 2025 years coming to an end, and if people need to make changes and just better themselves in any way, let's do it.
For sure. Appreciate all the mods tonight, all the phone calls, Chimmy, Patrick, keeping it real. Renee, of course, with the great news. That was definitely a moment we all shared, because we've been rocking with Renee with her health issues.
Yes.
And we got good news today. So that's great. We can, take them vibes and implement it into our lives because, that's a good thing, right? Sometimes things can be good. Not always. Everything doesn't always have to be bad. And one other thing before I get out of here, I want everybody, right? If you hear the Christmas carols, blast them shits loud. Blast them loud because it's officially we on the road to Christmas 2025. Peace and love.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Take a look in the 5 and 10,
Listening once again,
with candy canes and silver lanes aglow.
it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store.
But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that chooses the wish of Barney and Ben.
Dolls that'll talk and we'll go for a walk is the hope for Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas